to go up top. Unloads it left. It's caught. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. I mean, seriously, what do you do against this guy? He is everything you want in a quarterback.
And you can prepare for him all week, and you can put a wide receiver at quarterback to be scouting, but you just can't replicate a guy that can buy time, scramble around, break tackles, and then all of a sudden chuck the ball down the field and make you pay. Just too elite of a playmaker. You just got to find a way to get him on the ground early when you get those opportunities.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Fires on the move. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
What a play by this defense. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. He breaks a tackle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive.
Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
The Flames are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Booth. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. And that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Flames have their offense in high gear. Complete downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll set up to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. He's loose. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, ECU.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Grabbed in the middle. It's Booth. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. The Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're looking to throw on second and short. They just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Flames are in the hurry-up. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. He lets it fly. Makes the catch at the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Making the running back a weapon in the passing game makes it so difficult on the defense to cover everything.
No doubt. And listen, there's so many matchups across the board. If I'm playing offense, I'm going to assess it.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Vic. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Excellent job. Through the air, they're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
East Carolina, 14.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On the move, he fires. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Flames. And what a turn of events is it? Defense defense gets the pick six.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Carolina, 14.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Finds a seam. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Pirates.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Hits the crease. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Liberty.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch on the left. Here he goes. Touchdown, East Carolina. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play action fake. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It'll be third and long. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts...
Holds it in, the first down and more. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Looking downfield on first down. Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete as he threw the helium ball, trying to float it in. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Brought down inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 after that interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care.
He's going for it all. Intercepted for the 11th time. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. At the they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on first down. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Purple Pirates!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to start this drive with a pass. Looking for a huge play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Bring in the heat. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And I think there's a difference between aggressiveness and recklessness. You're backed up, man. You're going to take shots right now, force the ball into covers.
Unleashes one deep. And he makes the catch, but just a hair out of the back of the end zone. It'll be incomplete. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
Wants to pass it. Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, Dave.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He wants to throw it again. Got a man. It's Booth. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Breaks into the open.
What a massive play by the defense, knocking it out. That's a country fumble. There's nobody around it, so you scoop that puppy up and you get downfield. It's a huge return and a momentum-changing play.
Got it in the middle. It's Allen. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. The snap sets up to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, ECU. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And he pumps it up inside the 20.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
Wants to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Flames. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. He can find the end zone. Now 60 career touchdown catches.
I mean, that is just silly that...
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Oh, it's a fumble.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Looking for blockers. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He lost one down the sideline. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. He's no stranger to the end zone. His 50th career touchdown grab.
Doesn't matter who's calling plays, doesn't matter who the quarterback is. You throw this guy's direction.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Booth. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And the Flames can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Caught behind the line. It's Tompkins. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Flames will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. Makes a grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. One final play before the end of the quarter. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So we open the final period with a third down play. Just keeps swinging it. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Liberty! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the fourth quarter.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And the Pirates look to do some damage in the red zone. On third down, he drops the throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the fourth quarter.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Kendricks. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down and run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket after that. Excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback, and you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the air on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play, because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Flames!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes...
Oh, they're faking it. The holder's going to try to throw it. They get to him, and boy, did this defense need that. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guy's...
Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. He'll take another shot here. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, East Carolina!
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big throw.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Here's the return from inside the 25. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. Off and running. Touchdown, Liberty. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice...
He uncorks one deep. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. And the Flames are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll go to the air on third and short. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, fourth and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. They'll line up to kick it and try to make this a one-score game. Just drives it between the uprights. This is now a 7-point game. Lining up for the onside kick, just a few seconds to play, and they will need a miracle. The hands team out there to avert disaster, and so they do. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Wants to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams.